dressed up as Cowboys and Vikings. Get ready for one more treat as Dallas takes on Minnesota. Next on EA Sports.
U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Dallas Cowboys and the Minnesota Vikings. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully. Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together. And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Vikings! Dalvin Cook hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead. PAT up and good by Rosas. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This is Tony Pollard. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. And he's not going anywhere to start tonight. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Harris. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now a give, running left is Harris. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On 2nd down, this is Harris. Oh, now Harris lost it. It's a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security. And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Cousins gives way to Cook. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. On third down, Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So, Charles, defensively here, you're going up against a veteran quarterback. He's got a lot of know-how, a ton of savvy, but a guy who's not the most mobile of quarterbacks. What's the plan of attack?
You spend all week pumping up your defensive front. Your defensive tackles, your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys who go after the quarterback the most, because you know that he's not going to run and beat you consistently throughout the game. You can rush more aggressively off the edge and even up the middle, because even if he evades you, he's not going to go very far. You have a lot more confidence going after him in the pocket.
On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. Open man here is Conklin. Touchdown! Tyler Conklin, his second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Rosas good with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's polished off by a Vikings score. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Now Pollard. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Eric Kendricks in on the tackle.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Harris going to get it again on second down. And he is met in his tracks behind him.
This size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Play action now, Prescott. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. 4th down, Prescott. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. Now a first down carry for Harris. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Now a give, right side. It's Harris, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a give, right side. It's Harris, and he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 15-yard line.
On second down now, it's Harris. And he loses the football a second time. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they are going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown. How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it. 21-0, our score after one. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They start on the ground with Elliott. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down. Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a give right side. It's Harris. And running with power here. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 148 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now a give right side. It's Harris. Some tough running, but it only gets him to the 45. On third down, here's Harris. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up, because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well. And deflating for the defense. They can't. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikings are going to have it here just past the 25. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, get me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there. Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open. True. So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them. Second down, they go right back to Cook. And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Throwing is Cousins. Wide open receiver, complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, here's Cousins. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Cousins. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
And that's why Dalvin Cook is the Minnesota Vikings featured back. You put the ball in his hands, good things happen. 2nd in the NFL last year in rushing with 1,557 yards. And that's now back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons with 30 combined total touchdowns. What a player is Dalvin Cook.
13 yards remaining on 2nd down. Here's Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Here's 2nd and a yard.
At the 16-yard line.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On the ground, it's Cook. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. To throw, Cousins. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Now Cousins. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Rosa's kick is good. And the route is on. It's 24-0. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows in with their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The time to get another look at this Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now a good job shifting right, finding his target. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. On play action, Prescott. He finds his target, it's Schultz. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Prescott on play action. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. And that's going to be a first down. Well done.
First down, Cowboys.
Now a give, right side. Harris. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They'll try and run with Harris. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Najee Harris, as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
It got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Kirk Cousins and the Vikings offense back on the field. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. So we've reached halftime here on Hop. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action, but other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry. With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Looking left side, and it's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They'll run on first down. Harris. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Again, it's Harris on second down. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a give right side. Harris. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. The ball on the 8 still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7. Now a give right side. It's Harris. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This has kind of been the story all night long, hasn't it? An inability to really get much done on 3rd downs, and it's costing them.
Now Prescott on 4th down, and it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it, and the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Cook with a first down and much more as he's all the way up to the 24-yard line. yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. They run again on first down. Cook. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
On 2nd and 9, Cousins to the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A give. This is Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They run it again with Cook. Shelling through the defense. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They run with Cook. He's been busy tonight. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Cousins to Jefferson on the slant. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to the ground, Cook. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
I think this is where you have to have the term situational football in your head, because this game is pretty much in the palm of your hand, and the one thing you can't afford to do, turn the ball over. Now you've given the patient a little bit of a heartbeat, haven't you? And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 132 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues. They run. Cook stripped. The ball's out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. A big play here for Dallas.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Najee Harris his second touchdown of the night. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. They'll look to throw. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football. High percentage throws.
Touchdown, Vikings! Dalvin Cook with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Vikings are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter. Boy, the word with Dalvin Cook is explosiveness. I'm not sure there's anybody in the league that has the acceleration that he does, and he put it to good effect there. PAT up and good by Rosas, and that pushes the lead up to 11. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Prescott. This is caught, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Cowboys draw a bit closer. All right, so the Cowboys will go for 2 here. They're going to run it with Harris. But he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
Dalvin Cook taking the field for the Vikings' next possession. He is north of 200 yards. Any time that you can say you're north of 200 yards, you've done something right.
Yeah, you're going to get some big check marks on your grade sheet, and you're going to be in heavy rotation on all the highlight shows, and you might even make a magazine cover or 2.
He's hoping for more. The cherry on top, maybe, as this game goes forward. 7 yards, the pickup there. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Handoff comes to Cook. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Cousins. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one bit. Now a run with Cook. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 214 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Throwing, Cousins. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trip to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
Cousins. Open man here is Conklin. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
On the bounds at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, Cook. Cook, a 1st down and more. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
To throw again on 2nd down, Cousins, and he'll find Thielen on the right side. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Cook. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and goal, Cook waiting in the backfield all alone. They'll give it to him up the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And I believe the referee's been they want to take another look.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They'll run for it. Cook. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook punching it in from a yard away. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. Rosas good with the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook. Now Pollard. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
So Dak Prescott in the offense. Down by 12. A minute 17 remains. Now Dak. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, Prescott. Being chased out left. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Here's Dak. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Prescott. That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. They'll try to run with Harris. So stuff from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. 25 seconds to go. A must recover if they're going to have any chance. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one.
Illegal touching. Illegal offense.
A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Cousins gives way to Cook. Fighting his way through contact.
Missed.
It will not go down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say